Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Attack Line for this Thursday, March the 6th, 2014. I don't make Thursday Attack Lines anymore, but I have to. Some good topics today to talk about. Let's kick off with some tour news. Now, for the last couple weeks, Queen and Adam Lambert have been rumored to announce an American tour. They've done some collaborative things, starting when Adam Lambert was a one-up American Idol. They performed last year at the iHeart Music Festival after a planned European festival tour got thwarted. So now the rumors were flying for weeks that they're going to announce a North American tour, and they were supposed to announce it today. Well, rumors are true. Queen and Adam Lambert will be touring together this summer in America. This will be Queen's first U.S. tour of anybody since their 2006 tour with Paul Rogers. Of course, like Paul Rogers, it's Queen plus Paul Rogers, not that, but it's Queen plus Adam Lambert. The tour will kick off June 19th in Chicago at the United Center. The majority of the tour will be indoors. The last show will be outdoors at the Merriweather Post Pavilion in Washington, D.C. on July 20th. They will be here at the Palace in Detroit on July the 12th. It's a Saturday. I cannot go as of yet because I got gigs. Besides that, they'll be in Toronto, Air Canada Centre, Madison Square Garden, among many others. Now, everybody has their opinion on what they think about Adam Lambert taking the place of Freddie Mercury. In my mind, it's not replacing Freddie. I know all the purists out there be like, "Oh, you can't replace Freddie Mercury." I almost agree to that. But if there was one guy who can take his place on a tour, it's Adam fucking Lambert. He's got the look. He's bisexual, gay, like Freddie Mercury was. And more importantly, he's got the voice to do all those high notes. Paul Rogers did a good job, but Adam Lambert's the closest thing to Freddie when it comes to his high notes. The operatic, theatrical style of Freddie, the camp style, that's Adam Lambert to a T. So I think Adam Lambert's going to be a great person to take over for Freddie, at least on this tour. So it'll be very interesting to see it. I would love to see it, but maybe if my schedule opens up. Because I don't want to book a Saturday concert in the summertime knowing I will probably be busy. So there you go. Queen Adam Lambert announcing a tour starting off in June in Chicago and we're in Washington in July. They may add more dates if the demand's there. Now, on with some awards show news. Update on my Attack Line yesterday. Now, yesterday on the Attack Line, I said that the MTV Movie Awards, their host was announced yesterday, Conan O'Brien. And now, I said yesterday that the nominations would be announced today. So, as promised, the nominations of the MTV Movie Awards have been announced. Leading the odds is American Hustle, who may get an award after getting shut out of the Oscars. Same with Wolf of Wall Street. 8 nominations each. And of course, the big nominations, Jennifer Lawrence is in 2 of the nominated films of Movie of the Year. American Hustle and, of course, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. Going up against Wolf of Wall Street, Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and 12 Years a Slave. Now, I've seen this at MTV Awards shows in the past. Even though you are a critically acclaimed film, and of course an Oscar winner like 12 Years a Slave, the commercial films who don't get much respect by the snub award shows, they get most of the wins. Probably American Hustle or Hunger Games will take the award for Movie of the Year. We had Jennifer Lawrence nominated for Hunger Games for Best Female, along with Sandra Bullock, Jennifer Aniston, Amy Adams, and the Oscar-winning Lupita Nyong'o. Once again, sorry for mispronouncing the name, for 12 Years a Slave. Not supporting, but leading. Best Male, Bradley Cooper, Leonardo DiCaprio, Chiwetel Ejiofor for 12 Years a Slave, Judge Hutcherson, and the Oscar-winning Matthew McConaughey. Of course, with the House Buyers Club. Of course, one of the most some of the best nominees. I like MTV Movie Awards because I love their awards. Like, Best Kiss, Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Adams for American Hustle, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Scarlett Johansson for Don John, James Franco, Ashley Benson, and Vanessa Hudgens in Spring Breakers, Shailene Woodley and Miles Teller for Spectacular Now, and Emma Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, and Will Porter for Where the Millers. God, that was an intriguing situation because I saw that movie. Great movie along with Where the Millers. Jason Sudeikis is nominated for that, for comedic performance, along with his fellow comedians like Melissa McCarthy for The Heat, Johnny Knoxville for Bad Grandpa, and Wolf of Wall Street, Jonah Hill, and Kevin Hart for White Along. Of course, All of the category, a lot of nominations. Best musical moments in there, best cameo, best hero. The full, I'm just telling you some of the best nominations, but the best list, full list, you can view it on MTV.com, and you can also vote online. Of course, the show hosted by Conan Blind on Sunday, April 13th on MTV. The Sunday before, April 6th, WrestleMania Sunday, is the ACM Awards. Now, the ACM Awards already announced their nominees. But today they announced the first set of performers for the ACMs, which will include both co-hosts, Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan. Luke Bryan will perform solo, along with performing his song with Florida Georgia Line, This Is How We Roll, from the secondary show at the Mandalay Bay. Besides those two performing, we have George Strait performing, Keith Urban, Band Perry, and Blake's wife, Miranda Lambert. Now, Keith and Miranda will be performing together. They did at the CMA. So I'm guessing Keith's going to perform separately. And same with Miranda. Probably Keith's going to do his new single, Cop Calm. Miranda, her new single, Automatic. Probably Blake's going to do Doing What She Does, his new single. Bam Perry, they already did Don't Let Me Be Lonely at the last show. So who knows if they have anything new. Same with Luke Bryan. He did drink a beer. So who knows what they're going to do solo-wise for Luke besides his duet with Florida Georgia Line. Of course, the ACMs will be, of course, on April 6th at 8, 7 Central on CBS. I almost said ABC. ABC hosts the CMAs, not ACMs. Speaking of ABC, on with my thoughts on last night's. I haven't done a review of these shows in a while because I haven't done a Thursday Atakline Modern Family review. Now, last night's Modern Family was really good. Donald Trump, fuck you. Donald Trump hates Modern Family. Screw him. I love Donald, but I don't like him. He's fired. He's fired, but I like him. It was a good episode. Last night, Aisha Tyler from Whose Line Is It Anyway made a cameo on the episode playing Mr. Mitchell's new boss. I like the new episode. It was about changes or lying or like little white lies and shit. Yeah, like literally lying about breaking Gloria's cell phone, blaming it on Joe. I love when she said, I'm going to blame everything on him until he talks. So that was a funny line. There was some funny moments. Phil hosting an award show with Haley. Thought she wasn't paying attention, but she accepted an award after he fell because he was pissed that she wasn't paying attention because she was texting on her cell phone. He was trying to please her. And I think that's what the old episode was. Like trying to please everybody. But you try so hard to change people, they can't change. They change themselves. Like doing a spring fling dance with Cam. Trying to outdo the teacher that went away for a hiatus, trying to dance with Claire since Phil was at his award, so that was kind of funny. Very funny award show from Phil, but of course, very funny Modern Family last night. Same with Dynasty. Good episode last night from them. They're taking a 2-week hiatus, and I like the episode with Willie doing something for his father and Cy about doing the bind after he fell asleep on the day of duck hunting season opening day, and they really punished him. Hey, he's the boss of everybody. Cy was the boss of Willie. What goes around comes around, Willie. And also, Jace was trying to build a playhouse, but it turned out to be more of a fort than a playhouse. So, at least everybody agreed. You get play professionals for a playhouse, you get a free piece of crap from Jace. You get what you pay for. That's what telemarketer. Anyway, great done scene. Also, since they're off next week, Wahlburgers is back-to-back episodes next week. And last night's Wahlburgers was a pretty interesting episode as well with Nacho. God, the pivot sandwich. God, I was sick. With Nacho, who can eat anything. One of Mark's posse friends. One of the entourage. God, that was sickening. And Alma putting the recipes in the back of the menus at Wahlburgers. A fun little episode. Not a lot of Donnie in this episode. But a lot of Mark and a lot of Paul in this episode. A decent episode of Wahlburgers. Wahlburgers will be on at 10 and 10:30 next Wednesday. Duck Dynasty will be back on. New episodes March 19th. And of course, Modern's on next week as well. Next Wednesday. That is it. My attack live for today. See you all later. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, everybody. See ya. Yeah.